Hi, this is Val with Folk Art Wings, and I finished these three little junk journals. They're really cute. I used Kleenex box for the base, a pudding box, and another pudding box. I doubled up the cardboard wherever I felt like it needed more reinforcement for the cover. I'm going to do a flip through. Each one is constructed similar, but yet they're all three unique and different. This one I labeled Dream. I had gotten this little wood cutout, I think from Michael's many, many years ago, and I attached it with some little cute flower brads. I've got some tags that are removable with a little brass safety pin. This is fabric from, I think I got it around the 80s, if I'm not mistaken. And it's tied in a bow. It wraps around as the centerpiece of your journal. When you open it up, you'll see it in the center. There's one signature inside. The fabric is antique damask, and it's been tea dyed and sewn around, and I've got a little 30s or 40s flower made out of rickrack that's been doubled up and gathered, and then the center is some little millinery pieces. So it's got a tie closure, which this is vintage, mustard, kind of a mustard gold color. And I'll untie that, and we'll do a flip through of just this one today. And inside, I've backed it with embossed cardboard scrapbook paper and antique rickrack all around the perimeter. Same as well on the back. Same paper. Just a little decoration here with a handmade book page ticket and a little punch out of scrapbook paper in the shape of a flower, and a little brad goes through that. And on the back, I've done a pocket with an offcut of scrapbook paper and then some stationery cut in a strip, and I just pleated it and sewed it. And then I attached just an offcut of another piece of scrapbook paper and zigzagged that across. And then did a little handmade ticket again here with some stamping and a little flower and a brad. And then out of origami paper, I made an envelope, and it's stuffed full with tickets and scrap paper and punched papers and stamps. Did I say stamps already? Napkin covered 3x5 cards decorated with ribbon, vintage ribbons, and little offcuts, a little booklet of papers. And that remains in the back pocket. I hope I'm not hitting the camera with my head here. I do that a lot. But anyways, there's the center where that fabric wraps around. And it is attached here and just tied around the binding. And these are all sewn in the pages of this one signature, and there's plenty of pages, as you'll see. I put in various different papers. This is handmade paper with flower petals, copy dyed paper. This is a linen stationery with a little pleat attached. This is coffee dyed paper. And this is stationery. That's stationery cardstock, and it's been punched. And I put a little vintage ribbon tie on a paper clip there. This is just stationery that I made a pocket out of. And this is the rest of that 3x5 card that I showed you. It's covered in napkin on this side with sewing all around it and ribbon attached. And in the pocket, we just have a little flip out of papers, decorative papers. Put that back in. go. And more coffee dyed paper. And it's been stamped. And we've got eco-dyed paper. You can see some of the leaf print. And handmade paper again. Some eco-dyed paper. Some coffee stained paper with some punch rubber stamping. Some stationery with flecks of gold. Some coffee dyed and stamping. Pink eco paper. Just some drawing paper. Artist paper. Coffee dyed paper. More crafting paper. And we're at the middle. And repeat of all those pages. And I folded them up instead of cold cutting them, because we always need more writing paper than we think we're going to need when we take these. This is small enough to stick in a purse when you're traveling, your backpack. Just throw it in. You can't hurt it. It's all been, I mean, look how the damask is from 30s or 40s. It's been tea dyed. You know, the pages are irregular. You just can't harm this thing. And just real cute paper. This is a handmade linen stationery too. The handmade paper with the flower petals. And then we're into the back with that little envelope. So there you go. It's really, really simple. Very, very cute. Plenty of pages. I didn't count them, but I will, and I'll list that in the description, and I'll also write the measurements of it. And I just think it's got a lot of charm to it. It's cute. It's pretty. I like the vibrancy of the quilt fabric that I chose. I was going to make a quilt. And never did. That's one of the things that I follow through on some things, but I get focused on one particular craft and never go back to the old, it seems like. So there you go. It's very, very pretty, I think. Real cute. I will do a flip through of the other two too, also, as we go along with the channel. So thank you very much for coming. That's it in a nutshell. I hope you come back. This is Val with Folk Art Wings. Bye-bye.